You know what? This game may still have some bearing para sa kuponan ng Perpetual because in that 6 p.m. matchup this coming Thursday, they will be facing off against San Sebastian. If Perpetual loses this one and loses to San Sebastian, Perpetual might even slide to 4th place. Let's send it over now to Rina Villamor.
That's right. I have to agree with you, Noel. And after losing in a low-scoring game against the Lady Eagles, for UST, they have learned one thing, and that is success is not permanent, and so is failure. That's why there is no room for them to play it very complacent in this match. What they need is just the right amount of confidence, proper timing, and an excellent attitude. Meanwhile, for the Perpetual Lady Altas, they will capitalize on their talents in this match. Yes, the Lady Tigers may have the experience and the height advantage in this match, but as for Coach Mike, they will just compensate it, hopefully, with their fast plays, because the faster that they will play, the more confusion it will create on the part of the Lady Tigers. Lastly, it doesn't matter how young they are in this match, but as long as each of them exudes that leadership factor all game long. Back to you guys.
Let's see what UST can do. They have got to Taiwan early, and Taiwan has produced 3 points already on the attack right there in front. Oji Mamon, of course, the head coach or dito para sa kupunan ng UST, assisted by Villette de Leon. Here is Caballejo who's turned back. Caballejo puts it across. Sartin on the dig. Sartin has to give it up, and she scores on an accident.
Well, the top spin hit there, soft hit there for Sartin, catching the UST defense flat-footed.
Serving right now, Honey Royce Tubino. If it's Fun Family Pizza, it's gotta be Shakey's. Tubino, fielded by Caballejo. Di Makulangan goes back to Julian. Here's Shaira going to Sandra. Nice dig that time by Bisaran. Nice block again by Sartin. Rhea going across now for Caballejo.
Again, Caballejo showing us the same game she's been playing it here in the Shakey's V-League 9 season. It's her consistency.
Isipin mo, you have Mary Jane Garcia and Taiwan on your team, and Caballejo is the leading scorer. Speaks volumes about what she's been doing.
Wow,
Caballejo gets the ace.
Miscue there for Perpetual. But yeah, you know, people were telling me, I remember that time, no, I think it was Coach Shaq when he was still with the UST. He was telling me, Judian is a player to look out for, and well, rightfully so.
Right. Sandra off the hands of Micah Ortiz. And that will be a point there for Perpetual.
That's right, check ball on Micah Ortiz.
That's one way to stop the tall defenders of UST. Get it off their hands. Got Ortiz is about 5'10", Balse about 5'11", Taiwan about 6'3". That's a very tall lineup. Ortiz.
Wow.
Nice dig that time by Sartin, but no help coming there from China. So it is 12-7. UST so far so good here against the Perps. And Mikasa is the official ball of the Shakey's V-League.
When you look at the front row of UST, I would say it's like a mixture of generation, a combination of generations. Diba?
Nandiyan si Balse, nandiyan si Maru, and nandiyan din si Jane Diaz para sa Perpetual as she gets it done. Very underrated attacker. Could be the replacement in the lineup of April Sartin because Sartin is no longer with the team, especially this coming NCAA season. So Diaz, the high-leaping hitter, has to get it done.
Exactly.
Di Makulangan still had enough room to set that one up. Here's Pontimol going over to Diaz. Almost took off the head of Di Makulangan that time. So back-to-back points now for Riza Diaz, or Jane Diaz rather. Riza Diaz, of course, one of our broadcasters. Hello. And 12-9 as we take a look at that one again.
Well, Diaz, actually, I think she heard you. Does not want to disappoint you.
Let's see. Cabriana. Di Makulangan to Ging. And there will be a violation that looks like Pontimol touched the net. Pontimol actually admitting to it.
That's right. But, you know, it's nice to see Mary Jean Balse in that outside hitter position once again because we know she's a utility player here.
Saka dating quicker din niya ng UST.
Oo. Pero she has a mean outside spike as well.
That's right. Here's Rhea sending it over to Taiwan, who's turned back by Pontimol, and that's Sandra De Los Santos cutting the lead down to 3.
That's right, making use of her height and her quickness there.
And her length.
And her length.
And her immense talent.
And everything na lang.
Lahat. Sandra. Oops.
Not everything.
Ay yata niya pinupuri siya. 14-10 UST. Marua Banatikla.
Yeah, we're speaking of Diaz. We're talking about her earlier. So far, she is flawless together with Utaiwan. They've been flawless in terms of attack, 100%.
And Marua Banatikla with that jump serve that looks so hard to stop. Here's Dima Kulangan. Taiwan turned back by Tubino. So Tubino getting it done at the net.
That's right.
At least for now.
At least for now. But yeah, we were talking about her earlier. She has been playing pretty well here towards the end of our conference.
And that cuts the lead down to 3 once again.
Wow.
Diaz with a wicked serve. Impossible for Banatikla to handle.
Wow. That's a mean serve.
Si Diaz, pag naglaro naman yung 100 miles an hour parati. She doesn't know any other speed. And Marua Banatikla this time lets it sail long. So 15 to 12.
But you know, she has a very good serve. But one thing Diaz has to learn is to serve that way consistently. Because she's always 50-50. She'll get an ace, she'll get an error. Ace, error. So
Well, you gotta remember, Noreen, when she started actually for Perpetual, she came in as a serve specialist.
that's right.
At that time, Caballero got it through the block of Fortimol. 16 to 12. UST hanging on to this 4-point lead as we enter our second technical timeout.